What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Shaila, and I can't believe 2018 is done already, and we're sitting here talking about some of the top stories for 2018. We've lost some major voices like Nancy Wilson, Winnie Mandela. We also lost Wyatt T. Walker, Alvin Ailey, and, of course, the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, who was the epitome of everything we wanted to be soul-wise. Now she's got the epic 8-hour funeral.
Yes.
And 4 wardrobe changes.
Yes.
That we will never, ever forget. I'm sure anybody ever saw a funeral like that?
Never.
Man. Well, she left us a legacy of great music, and now we've got history makers who made history this year as well.
Yeah, there's so many people like Colin Kaepernick. I'm with Kat.
Yes,
as you see.
I see. You got the T-shirt.
Yes, so Colin was what? The face of Nike's 30th Just Do It campaign.
Yeah.
The anniversary of that major. There was a little weak backlash, but people weren't really able to, do much about it. Right. And Nike profited so much off of this campaign. Double digits.
Good move for them.
Double digits. And while it, there's so many people pulling us back, but Colin is making sure that he keeps us forward. Mm-hmm. We're all his supporters.
Yes.
The people love him.
Yep.
We do.
And then there are other people who are trying to be so progressive, but not really.
Taking us 40 steps back.
Clearly you're talking about Kanye.
Right.
But, everyone can... I don't know. Once Donda passed, he just lost it, and mental health is real. So, in the words of Pete Davidson, there's no shame in the medicine game.
Oh, man.
You got that
what
right.
What about his comments with TMZ about the whole slavery?
It's unfortunate because slavery was real, Kanye. Let's be clear. It happened. It's documented 300 years ago.
He did start to backpedal on that, though,
He
didn't he?
But would he have backpedaled if people didn't give so much backlash?
He does a lot of backpedaling.
Or if he took his medication.
Or if he took his medication.
Maybe.
Shout out to Pete Davidson. They're friends now. They had a whole discussion about mental illness on Twitter last weekend.
Oh, wow.
So it's getting real.
Wow. We've had our share of scandals as well this year.
Can we talk about Kevin Hart?
That scandal? Shall we?
One of many.
With the random video with him apologizing to his family, and then a few hours later, his sex tape is leaked.
Right. He knew. He probably knew it was about to drop.
I know. That's exactly why he
Because
apologized.
the guy who dropped it was a really good friend of his, too, right?
Yeah.
And I think he was being, he said he was
trying
being
to shake
extorted.
him down. He was trying to shake him down for it.
By his best friend. Yeah.
But you know what? It all worked out for him, though. He went on tour, the Irresponsible tour, and made a lot of money off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So
and his wife forgave him.
His wife forgave him, and they gave birth to a beautiful baby boy.
That's
so
right.
cute.
So I guess it all turned out.
Cute.
I'm making me a sex tape then. I was going to need some new clothes.
No.
No?
Yes, from Savage Fenty.
That's right. Rihanna, hook a sister up.
Rihanna is doing her thing this year. I mean, she has this movement with the Savage Fenty where, it's bringing up conversations about body positivity, inclusivity, and she's changing the game.
Right.
Anyone can feel sexy in her lingerie.
And it's affordable. We can all buy it.
That's right. And we can all fit it.
No matter the size,
That's
no matter
right.
the color, no matter the shape. Savage Fenty is the thing.
She's got you covered.
Yep.
That's right.
Got you covered.
And Beyonce and Jay had us covered this year. Full frontal, full everything.
They
Then
had
dropped
the world
the 8
going. Yes,
album.
shit.
8 blank.
Oh,
Are we cursing now?
Sorry.
Thanks. You see your influence? All right. But no, that was amazing that they just dropped the album out of nowhere. Who knows where they found the time to even record such a thing?
And they went on tour.
Killed it.
Took it on tour.
Amazing.
This was like right after Beyonce did her thing with Coachella.
Beachella.
Yes.
That was
They changed the name.
With the custom-made outfits. That was the best. Her stylist is on point.
So, speaking of outfits, Cardi, anybody want to talk about outfits? And
Cardi
somebody
B.
who took this year by storm.
Yes, I love Cardi B, and I hate that so much drama is being brought around her name with
Now
Nicki
the end of the
Minaj
year.
and the cheating husband. But despite all of that, she's doing her thing, making
this is
so
her
much
year.
money. Yes.
Just let
I
her
feel like
win.
every year is her year, though. She keeps growing and just getting so much
Yes.
better. She dropped a clothing line, all these new music videos, all these new collaborations,
saying her
headlining
baby?
shows.
Right,
The
and her
baby.
baby.
The
But they're
cutest.
saying this is a publicity stunt.
No.
What?
I don't
No,
think
do
so.
you think this is real?
No. If
No,
you
that-
saw the cheating scandal,
Yeah.
if you saw the video when he went to go surprise her on stage, she was pissed. That was not planned at all. She was pissed. Even they killed the lights because they were going at it
We know
on
Cardi
stage.
to be very raw and transparent,
Mhm,
so
she's
I
very
don't think
vocal.
there's any fakeness.
In that.
I don't know. I feel like in this whole media game, things happen.
Yeah.
And
That's how I
people are
feel.
dropping albums and they gotta do the most to get people involved. Hopefully it's not a publicity stunt because these things happen in people's real lives. But not for nothing, she did end the year off with a bang. 5
Yes.
Grammy nods.
Yes.
Hello.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, congratulations
Yes.
to Cardi. And congratulations, Wakanda.
Yes.
Wakanda forever and ever and ever. Starting in February. What an amazing ride
Wow.
for
They
our
defi-
Wakandans,
They
right?
definitely dominated.
And people
Black
are still
Panther.
talking about it.
Yes. They're going to be talking about it for a long time.
Right.
You know what's going to stop the talk? When Black Panther 2 come out.
Exactly.
Right.
So I ain't mad at them at all.
But you know what, Sheila, you actually had a chance to interview.
Yes, Michael
of the
B.
stars,
Jordan.
yeah.
Yes, he's like my nephew
Hooker
around here.
sister. Right.
Yes,
Girl.
listen. Take a number
Yes.
and get you some Savage first.
Whatever.
So what else do we have?
But you know what? Speaking of charting, let's talk about Becoming. Michelle Obama, who is doing her thing with her new book.
Let me tell you something about Michelle Obama.
And them
She
boots.
never ceases to amaze me. You know,
Ever.
she's done the First Lady thing so effortlessly and so flawlessly
Yes.
that you think that she just can't top herself again. And here she comes, becoming whatever she's becoming, I want to become. And listening to her, the thing about reading books is one thing, but now I'm into this audiobook thing because I get stuck in traffic for so long that I decided I'm going to start listening to books because I miss reading. And hearing her tell her story is amazing because she's so funny. You know she has
She
a sense
voiced
of
the
humor.
audiobook?
She voiced it.
Oh, wow.
Ain't nobody else
Because
talking for
normally you don't have
Michelle.
someone else do it.
No, honey,
It's
Michelle
real.
is speaking her life,
Wow.
okay?
I need to
In
listen
becoming.
to this audio.
Yes, get the audiobook and because you can read her story, but to hear her tell her story is like becoming. You
That's
know,
why she's our forever first
yes,
lady.
forever first
Forever.
lady.
And
No
that's
matter
why
who comes
Becoming
next.
is one of our top sellers.
And
actually, if
Becoming-
not the top seller.
A chart buster.
Yes.
In a week.
Yes.
In a
Yeah.
week.
So congratulations,
Killed it.
Michelle Obama.
Speaking of politics, though, Michelle Obama, you know we have the criminal justice reform bill that was just passed, and Van Jones says he thinks Kim Kardashian, and I can't knock him for it. Everyone says, oh, you know, she's the socialite. She had the sex tape. Sex tapes get you popping.
Telling you. Starting mine 2019. Go ahead.
There you go. But Trump actually sat down and listened to her, and now the bill is there. You have, you know, people are not going to get life sentences for their 3-strike rule.
Right.
They're not going to be put in jail for marijuana possession. People are getting their convictions overturned, and you know, she did some good. I can't
Right.
knock it.
She's
Right.
using her platform. And
She
you
is.
got to give that to her.
She is.
Yeah.
We still can't get through the NRA though, even though our youth got together and they created their own movement, March for Our Lives,
did.
hit New York in August of this year, made a thorough impact on all of us, but yet we see no changes with the NRA.
Still have the problem.
You know, but we're going to still forge ahead, I'm sure, in 2019, and there'll be other stops on the March of Our Lives tour as well.
I'm ready to see a change with people supporting this Super Bowl and not going full throttle. Like, hello, can you just turn the TV off?
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
The same way we do March for Our Lives and all these things, if we were to really just come together and just boycott, they'd lose so much money.
Yeah,
and
just like we
know,
did with the bus boycott.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
and I
Boycott
hate when people say,
transportation.
you know, well, the players need to do. The players are contracted, and we understand why they have to do what they have to do. But
Right.
if nobody's watching,
Right.
then it affects. It don't matter who's playing
Right.
on the field.
But if we were doing
If
it the
we're
right
not-
way,
yeah,
Colin would have been had his job back, and things would have been going the way they're supposed to go.
This man put his life and his livelihood on the line for us.
He made an
But he's
ultimate
really
sacrifice.
making a difference.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
opening
glad
people's
that
eyes.
artists like Rihanna and whoever else are saying no to the Super Bowl. Jay-Z said no to the Super Bowl. He said it on the record, ish.
Yes.
So, you know, people are starting to get the hint. Travis Scott, we ain't talking about him. He's desperado.
Yeah.
So
he needs money, evidently.
Clearly.
Didn't Maroon 5 even say they were turning it down?
No, Maroon 5 is down.
No,
they are doing it.
He's opening for them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Desperado. But you know what? I'm sure that the people can continue to carry the movement the way they're supposed to.
Right.
No to the Super Bowl.
No to the Super Bowl. That's right.
And say yes to Jeffrey Owens.
Yes.
To Jeffrey Owens.
Yes.
Who was minding his business at the cashier.
And
what was the name of the store?
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Trader
We
Joe's.
gotta remind
Jersey.
people his character. Was it Melvin?
Alvin.
Yeah.
Alvin. There we go.
On the Cosby Show.
That's right.
Absolutely. And he in there trying to make a few dollars for his family.
Right.
And somebody tapes him and
Right.
says, look at Alvin from the Cosby Show on cashier.
Trying to
And
shame
he
him.
was showered with so much love. Tyler Perry got a hold of it and gave him a job.
That's right.
You know,
That's
what an
right.
amazing spirit that is.
Right.
So kudos to Tyler Perry, too. We got to give him some as well.
Yes.
He's
But-
also on the haves and the have-nots, too. Let's not forget.
Is
Yeah.
he?
Oh,
I
he got
forgot
a
about
roll on
that.
there as
The
well?
haves and the have-nots.
Come
He
on.
getting
He did
money
something on
now.
West
Come
Wing
on,
too or something
Tyler.
like that.
Yep,
He
yep,
got
yep.
it now.
So he's doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to apply to Trader Joe's starting of the top of the year, by the way.
2019.
Come on, Tyler. Bring it. Bring it, Tyler. And speaking of Bill Cosby, he made the news this year because he was sentenced to 3 to 10 years? Oof. Also, Morgan Freeman, with this Me Too movement, all of a sudden people that we love, we see drawn into this. And he even apologized. I don't know whatever became of that this year, but I do know that he apologized after being accused. Bill Cosby goes to jail, and now Weinstein. Now we're going to see him in court for 2019, and hopefully he'll get his just due, and it won't be just 3 to 10, hopefully.
Right.
Sad.
Cosby broke my heart. I can't lie.
Yeah.
That really broke
I think
my heart.
it broke all of our hearts.
Because he was our favorite TV dad.
Yes.
And to see,
That's like the quintessential view of what Black middle class life could have been or was. And
see the demise of his, the legacy, it's just, I don't know, heartbreaking.
Yeah. But on a good note, we saw another legacy of, lived through Meghan Markle.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
And they're having a baby.
And they're
my
having
God.
a little baby.
A real life fairy tale wedding.
See?
Right.
Yeah.
Can we talk about some of the memorable moments during their wedding?
Can you?
Yes.
Go ahead and tell us.
The black preacher.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And his long sermon for 30 minutes.
And I know
The choir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The
choir
choir was
beautiful.
amazing.
I loved the injection of her culture.
Yes.
I just loved how it was tastefully done, and it was still on a royal level.
Yeah.
Everything's still done on such a royal level.
And her mother.
And her
nose
mother.
ring.
Hello.
Her hair.
What a
Hey.
moment.
Let's talk about black girl magic.
That's right.
And no
Okay.
matter how much they try to hate on her, she just comes through every time.
That's
Yes.
I
right.
love her. And speaking of Meghan Markle and their baby, Drake had a baby and surprised all of us because he was trying to hide the
What's
kids.
his son's name?
Adonis.
Adonis.
And R.I.P. the Adonis and Adidas campaign because, Pusha T messed that one up for us. But
man.
secret babies, is that like a thing? Do we just hide our kids or?
I don't know what that was about, or maybe he called himself protecting him.
Yeah,
Because
maybe he wasn't ready to
knew-
come out.
Yeah,
That's true.
he knew
That's
that
true.
all eyes would then be on Adonis and trying
Yeah.
to find the mother and trying to find,
Yeah,
so maybe
that's
he was
true.
protecting.
We have to remember that celebrities are regular people too, and that the same way you don't want to put your kids out in the limelight, they don't
Keep them
either.
back. No, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
Well, speaking of royalty, we lost Winnie Mandela this year as well. Wyatt T. Walker, Alvin Ailey, all who were royals in their area.
Right.
Yeah.
And So what I'm hoping is that those words and the things that they've done it has now paved the way for people like you to come along and flesh out the dream. So you stand on the shoulders of some really tall people. Wow. So now y'all got to get out here in 2019 and start making moves.
Yeah.
All right?
Using our voices.
We got it,
That's
Mama.
right. All right.
Yeah, preach.
'Cause I'm putting you out into the world.
Look, can we talk about the sudden death of Kim Porter and how that just shocked us all?
That was
so unexpected.
Which reminded us once again on how short life is.
Very
short.
And how you've got to live every day to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just see the love that even though him and Diddy and Kim hadn't been together for years, the love that they had for each other and making sure that their family was straight, co-parenting wasn't an issue.
Yeah.
You could see the pain that he and the kids had. It hurt. To see that.
We use these kind of things to teach us lessons in our own lives.
Right.
And hopefully 2019, we can live every day to the fullest.
Yes.
And
That's
make new memories. Who knows? Somebody might, be sitting in this seat named Mia. Middays with Mia. Right? Because she's doing big things. All of you all are making your way in the world. And it's like watching the best movie ever. So keep it up.
And we love you, Miss Number One.
In the country, baby. In the country.
And that's because of you. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's to 2019, baby. Make it the best ever. Did we get any kind of rhyme for 2019 yet?
Not yet.
Be seen in 2019.
Be seen.
I like that.
I like
Be
that.
seen
There you
in
go.
2019.
2019. Mwah!